We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar, my team.
To throw is Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Williams to throw on first. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 3 now.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, ready?
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Cook will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Yeah, ready. Ready.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right.
Again, it's Chubb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
All right, come on.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Live. Solo left Zion.
From the 36. His first throw is an interception. Jeff Okudah with the INT. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Hey, 21, TA.
Here's 2nd and 5. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. First down, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, get set. Long. G, 21G. Turbo 1, high.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Cook. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They've got a man in motion. First down throw by Williams. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up.
The kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's tackled for a short gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give inside to Chubb. And that's good for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Milton Williams making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
44, ready. Hey! Scott.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Tua out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hey! Corner, long.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Diamador Lenore.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The 49ers looking for a bigger lead before the break. 1st and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Williams. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. from the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Williams to throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This return starts at the 5. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Watson, Oscar.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Solo left Zion.
Second and 10 now. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey. Out.
2 now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
20 TX.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He puts everything behind this one. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Low. Out.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. He's on the move. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Motioning the tight end now. Williams to throw on 1st. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 6 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. Down to the 10. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Williams from the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Kittle brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. G, 21G. Turbo 1, high. Ready, set.
1st down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Hey.
Trying again, following the sack. Got him in, it's Thomas. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 42. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Dolphins... Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Corner, long, 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Out.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. It's into the hands of Chubb. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go. Out.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 49ers, 6-yard line.
Solo left, Zion.
Tua out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Solo left, Zion. Solo left, Zion. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set. Broccolini.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Off the play fake, Williams. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 21, TA. Go ahead. Whoa.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying it left side with Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Again, it's Cook. Gets to space right side. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set. 21G, 21G. Turbo 1, high. 8. Get on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
44, ready. Step.
Man in motion here.
Hey! Connor, long.
2nd and 4. A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and they pick him off again. Jeff Okudah with the INT. And the 49ers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll run it with Cook. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a